This video is played best in HD quality. Now let's move on to the question. You can now pause and try to answer this question on your own. Now let's tackle it together, using process of elimination. Let's start with answer choice, A. The fact that violent movies have no apparent effect on adults doesn't weaken the conclusion that violent video games inspire aggressive behavior among teenagers. The comparison is between two groups, teenagers who play violent video games, and teenagers who do not play violent video games. Whether or not the stated observation applies to adults is irrelevant. Also, note that this answer choice draws an analogy that not only switches from teenagers to adults, but also shifts from violent video games to violent movies. Eliminate this answer choice, and move on to the next answer choice, B. The fact that video games can improve a range of cognitive skills doesn't weaken the conclusion that violent video games inspire aggressive behavior among teenagers. Because increase in cognitive skills doesn't correlate with a decrease in aggressive behavior, in other words, even with improved cognitive skills teenagers can still exhibit aggressive behavior. Furthermore, the term, video games encompasses both types of video games, violent and non-violent video games, so, there is a slight scope shift here as well. Eliminate this answer choice, and move on to the next answer choice, C. The fact that all teenagers go through a certain stage of life, in which they try to assert themselves doesn't weaken the conclusion that violent video games inspire aggressive behavior among teenagers. The comparison is between two groups, teenagers who play violent video games, and teenagers who do not play violent video games. What happens to teenagers in general is irrelevant. Eliminate this answer choice, and move on to the next answer choice, D. This answer choice weakens the conclusion by showing that the causal correlation is actually the other way around, not that A causes B, but rather B causes A. Mark this answer choice as correct, and review the remaining option to validate that it's wrong. Let's review answer choice, E. The fact that some teenagers report that violent video games help them release stress and aggressiveness doesn't weaken the conclusion that violent video games inspire teenagers to exhibit aggressive and antisocial behavior. 1. The word some diminishes any weakening value of this answer choice. How many is some? And 2. Just because teenagers feel that violent games help them release stress and aggressiveness, doesn't mean that they are not exhibiting aggressive behavior. So, by process of elimination, we have confirmed that answer choice D is the best option.